Thank you very much there to Tsepo Mongwai. Now, on to this now, where it provides a platform for musicians and contributors to embed music and videos solely for promotional purposes. That's Music in Africa, which recently elected a new board at its milestone 10th annual general meeting in Dar es Salaam last month. The new board members have decades of collective experience in the African music industry. Now, joining us on Zoom to unpack this is Senegalese media practitioner Maimouna Dembélé, who has been elected as Music in Africa Foundation chairperson for the second time. Ma'am, thank you so much for being patient with us. Warm welcome to Morning Live. I mean, for someone who may not know, speak to us about the Music in Africa Foundation and what does the organization do?
Good morning, Lebo. Thank you so much for having me. Well, like you said, the Music in Africa is here to support the African music sector, to promoting knowledge exchange and creating opportunities and capacity for those who are in the sector. And over the years, we've had different programs. The Music Connect Fund, the Gender at Work. I'm really glad to see that the Gender at Work program is back. You know, we've had 3 years of a pandemic, and so it's really a program that empowers women in the music sector. So they are usually trained around Access, our annual music conference, and work from stage management to all the aspects of the stage. So we've had over the years several programs, and like you mentioned, next year, 2023, it's going to be our 10th year anniversary. So we're looking forward to doing great things on the continent and outside of the continent as well.
Now, you were elected chairperson for a second time. I mean, what does this mean to you?
Well, it means that, you know, when you put women in the front, things go right, you know, nothing can go wrong. No, but once again, thanks to my colleagues for trusting me once again. But like I said, I think that, you know, we just realize now more and more that women need to be at leadership positions because, you know, like I said, when you put women up front, nothing can go wrong. So it's really an honor to be chairperson for 2 more years, especially now that we're celebrating the 10th year anniversary.
Why, in your opinion, do we need platforms such as Music in Africa? And why are you so passionate about African music?
Well, passionate about African music because there's just so much talent. When you take one country, you know, and you take the culture of that country, there are so many genres of music. When you take the instruments, you know, there are hundreds and hundreds of instruments, traditional instruments in each country. So it's really important to showcase all of that. And Music in Africa, because our governments are not doing everything they need to do. When we take countries like, for instance, Senegal, we still see that the government does not take seriously music and arts in general. So we need to have platforms like this with partners who are helping us, of course, develop our projects to be able to push African music. And we've realized over the past couple of years also that, you know, sometimes because the continent is very big, like some people think that the continent is just one country. It's huge. So sometimes artists who live in the north do not know what's happening in the south and vice versa. So we also want to be able to build that connection where artists know each other, where artists work together. You're from the west, you know, you can tour in the north, tour in the east, in Central Africa, in Southern Africa, and meet with other different artists.
All right. Unfortunately, Maimouna, we can't continue this conversation, but thank you so much. We will try and continue with it next weekend. She's been elected as Music in Africa Foundation chairperson for a second time.